I mean, sometimes the person that is shredded is going to win. Yeah, I mean, but you know what? If you go against a guy with good symmetry and he's shredded, you're fucked.
Correct, and they know your athletes too. That's addressing those weak points in the growth scenes. That's developing that plan after they compete. Like, hey, we need to get you here, knowing that next level. And as an athlete, knowing where you need to be as an athlete. Everybody gets on saying they look at their stage pick. You know what I'm saying? You look at your stage picks, you look at your competition, and you see where you need to be. As an amateur, I wasn't looking forward to just earning my pro card. I was looking at top pros. These are the guys I want to compete with. What do I need to compete with these guys? God, I need a bigger back. I need bigger legs. I need bigger arms. I need a bigger chest. So I was already in a progression phase rather than just, hey, I need this pro card or I want this pro card. You know, I was looking beyond that. So even when I achieved my pro card, it wasn't a big deal to me. Like, I was like, okay, I got the pro card. What's next? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think that's a good way of looking at it. Aim high. Like, I think when you're training, even when you're like your workout partners, that you need to work out with someone who's stronger than you or have someone in vision that's you're going to go against that's better than you.
Correct.
Because I think like some people will tell me like this person's my competition, and I was like, if they're local, it's too low.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you're your competition and they're at the local level, your competition should be like fucking a pro.
Yes.
Like that's like aim high, you might get low, but you have to aim a lot higher than that's just my theory on it.
Yes. I always say never shy away from competition, you know what I'm saying? Or never shy away from the tough stuff. I've trained with a lot of guys that are way more intense than me, you know, that lift way more than me. But their job when they trained with me was not just to run me into the dirt. It was to teach me that I had another level that I wasn't tapping into. And I saw that when I trained with those guys, because even though I wasn't lifting their weight, I was tapping into a whole other level. Because I was exhausted and I was down and I was hurt, but I was moving and I was keeping up. You know what I'm saying? So I looked at that and I learned from that, and I was like, oh my God, dude, I'm training comfortable, bro. I'm not pushing it. Because when I train with him, I push it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I got from training with guys that were more intense than me. And that's where I learned my style that I have today. You know, I train intense day in, day out because I can. Honestly, I can keep up with it, you know? And I want to progress.
I mean, that's a good thing. I mean, I think there's a lot of coaches in El Paso that I think they've lost it, where they themselves train comfortable and they train their clients comfortable.
Correct.
You know, because you're training 5 to 6 people at once.
Correct.
And I think that's where it's not a check mark. It's not.
I don't think a lot of them understand that, and I think a lot of them train safe.
Yeah.
They train very safe. But when you grow, or when you're training for bodybuilding or bodybuilding growth or progression or whatever it is, you're gonna experience those pains. It's gonna happen, bro. There's no one in this league, IFBB league, that trained to progress or got where they are by just training safe. They have experienced those injuries. They have experienced those pain that comes with it. You're lifting crazy loads day in, day out. You're trying to progress that. Everybody runs, I don't care who you are, everybody's running a progressive overload, right? So when you're running progressive overload, you're adding more weight, more tension, more intention behind every lift. You're gonna get hurt. It's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? When you address those and you get back on it.
So what do you do for recovery-wise? So when you get hurt and all that stuff?
You're my recovery guy.
Yes, that's what I wanted to hear, man.
James is my recovery guy because you said my name right.
Yes, fuck yeah. That's all.
No, honestly, dude, like consistent work is something that I always needed. I had it while I told you before. Yeah. I had it while I was in Germany, but when I got to the States, I kind of fell off because I was trying to find myself. Not even find myself, find my spot. You know, I was in Amarillo for a while, which great place, but I couldn't lock in everything I wanted to there, and then I came to El Paso, and it took me a while, but now I'm starting to get that group that I need to help me progress, and you're one of those guys that's going to help me progress because you took me out of a lot of that pain. Even though I feel some now, as I said before, it comes with the game. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you took me out of a lot of that pain, and that helps me push even more because I'm not you already know, I'm not the kind of guy that's going to sit here and be like, oh, I'm not feeling no pain, great, I'm going to stay with the same weight, negative. I'm going to slam it, bro.